Is that guy really reviewing cables again? Will he be slamming them for being snake oil? Will he be pretending they give him special powers? Will he be climbing over the roof of his garage? No, none of those things. Today is just a straight up video on some straight up replacement modular cables for your PC power supply. The C series from CableMod. Save on select Intel Core i7 processors and 730 series SSDs with instant rebates during Valentine's Week, February 14th to 21st, 2015. Click now to learn more. So my initial discussion with the CableMod guys was pretty straightforward. They asked if I'd review their cables. I said, yeah, sure, they look interesting. They asked what color I'd like, and I said all of them, and they were like, what? And so I repeated myself, I would like all of them. And they were like, look, we're not sending you enough to equip you and all your friends with a set of cables. I mean, someone has to actually buy these things at some point. And I was like, no, I plan to hoard them all for myself. Then there was kind of silence on the other end of the phone line, and for a little while followed by like, what could you possibly need 12 different color sets of cables for? And while I argued valiantly for the necessity of having them all on hand just in case I was in the mood to change my color scheme at some point in the future, it was in vain. They did send me all of the colors to show you guys, but I only got full sets of a few of them and just one of each of the rest. So what in the devil are these then? Well, it's been fashionable for quite some time, and we have a local Vancouver gentleman who goes by the name of Charles to mostly thank for the popularization of this, to individually sleeve each wire in a 24-pin, 8-pin, 6-pin, or however many pin cable for aesthetics. And it's a purely aesthetic play, by the way, since it actually makes the wires bulkier from an airflow perspective compared to having them on their own or bundling them together with a single sleeve. The problem with individual sleeving is that it's extremely expensive and time-consuming to source the quality materials and tools that you need to do it, then actually do it. Seriously, it takes a long time. So for most people who aren't going to make custom cables and just want to sleeve the standard ones that would normally be included with their power supply, an aftermarket prepackaged solution is a nice little time saver. Although this isn't the first such product. NZXT's approach early on in this trend was to offer extensions for any power supply cable. These had the benefit of excellent compatibility, but the drawback of additional resistance on every wire, and they required the user to find somewhere to tuck away and hide the rest of what was otherwise already a full-length cable. Corsair actually provides pre-individually sleeved cable kits for some of their fully modular power supplies, but the sleeving they use isn't that great, and it's only available in a few different colors. Although on the other side of the spectrum, there are some custom shops online that you can order made-to-order cables from, but not everyone is comfortable with that, and although the selection is unlimited, they can get very expensive. So CableMod tries to bridge the gap, I guess. They use paracord type sleeving that they brand as Mod Flex, which means it's extremely flexible, it's softer, and IMO nicer looking than the traditional sleeving materials, and it doesn't allow any of the color of the wire to be seen through it. It's actually very similar to what Silverstone uses on the cables on this power supply that I declared to be the best I'd ever seen for modular cables a couple of years ago, but they don't have the same cost associated with them that a custom one does. Another nice touch actually is that they don't use any heat shrink. You know, that kind of plastic stuff on the end of every sleeve that holds it in place? This gives every wire an extremely clean look as it goes into the connector. Or at least all of that is all the stuff that CableMod claims on their website. I wouldn't be much of a reviewer if I didn't spend some time validating all of this, so I took my C-series cables, which means I had to use a Corsair AXI, HXI, or RM series power supply, and I built myself a little system here. They do have the right pinouts available for other popular power supplies from Corsair, EVGA, and Seasonic, and apparently more colors coming, but this is what we've got for now. So, as advertised, the cables plug into the things and make your system look subjectively better. If I had to come up with a complaint, it would be that not enough ponies galloped past me while I was building the system with the CableMod cables. That would be a massive improvement. Which leads us pretty well into the conclusion that practically writes itself. If you're into hot rodding your PC and having it look all, sweet, and you don't feel like sleeving your cables yourself, something that some people are into but most find tedious and bothersome, then CableMod delivers the goods. Enthusiast-grade individually sleeved cables. And I guess that's pretty much it. Speaking of enthusiast-grade parts, today's episode sponsor is Sapphire Technology, a brand new one here on Linus Tech Tips. Now, obviously, you've all heard of Sapphire because of their VaporX video cards and other products like that. In fact, those are the ones that we used for the Autobahn Hammer, their 8GB graphics cards that we drove our triple-wide 34-inch monitor thing with. But what you might not know is that they have a YouTube channel where they host all types of content for PC enthusiasts like you and me. Their new series that we're highlighting today is called Not From Concentrate, a PC build / mod / art piece series that highlights a bit of an off-the-wall build from Josh Sniffen. They've been posting videos in the series for a few weeks now, and the finale just went up last night, so the whole mod is available to view right now. The mod ends up being as much a unique piece of furniture as it is a computer, and you can tell that obviously Josh put a ton of passion into this thing. I mean, it's like got finished wood on there, and anyway, I'm not going to describe it because you guys can go ahead and click this video link annotation thing right here to check it out, or you can also click the link in the video description, and also make sure you check out the link in that video's description because you can join a giveaway for a Sapphire R9 285 ITX compact video card contest thing. Entries close February 20th. What is September? I don't even know what I'm talking about, so make sure that you enter before then. Guys, thanks for watching. Like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you thought it sucked, leave a comment if your feelings are more complicated than all of that. As always, check the other links in the video description where you can buy a cool t-shirt like this one, give us a monthly contribution, or change your Amazon bookmark to one with our affiliate code, so whenever you buy cables or whatever else it is that you buy on Amazon, we get a small kickback. That kind of thing helps us out a lot. Thanks again for watching, and as always, don't forget to subscribe.